Hi everybody, it's Jared Johnson with Day Traders FX. Nice to see you guys. You're probably wondering, why am I showing my email inbox on the screen here? And it's a good question, and I'm going to tell you why I am. So you guys may remember this email. Now, since I was the one that sent it, it has to come to me in kind of funny forms here, but do you guys remember this email? Great trade setting up, details inside. I sent it on March 21st, which let me check my dates here real quick. March 21st would have been Thursday. So Thursday of last. So I sent it a week ago. I sent it a week and a day ago. And I said, here's a trade that I'm super excited about. And it was the Aussie New Zealand, right? I talked to you guys about the Aussie New Zealand, and I said this is a trade that we need to jump in on and attack. And and you can remember this email, right? So great details setting up. I wanted to just help everybody find a good trade to take. As I mentioned, I haven't been as active in the email over the last several weeks, and I'm trying to kind of pick things up, and I thought, what better way to do that than to share with you guys, hopefully, a great trade idea. So we talked about the Aussie New Zealand and the little engine that could. So Aussie New Zealand was a great little trade, great little setup here. I posted this chart below, and I said we have a short-term double bottom at 10300. May or may not hold, but if it breaks lower, I'm buying more, and we're looking for a move up into around 10500, maybe even further. So here is the chart that I posted right here on that Aussie New Zealand. That little double bottom, a little hard to see, but that's 10300. It ended up pushing down to 10280, so it went another 20 pips or so. So we had that little double bottom. We were looking for this run up here and to get a breakout and to get a move up. And again, that was about a week ago that I sent that email out. And I said, guys, let's jump into this thing together. Well, as it turns out, a couple of days ago, so I'm getting this email out a little bit late, right? And this video out a little bit late, because this was actually a couple of days ago that this played out. We had been holding the Aussie New Zealand. We've been buying in right around this area here, and it was a little bit against us. We had two positions on it. And this is what it did, right? So our entries on Aussie New Zealand were right about here and right about there. So we got long Aussie New Zealand right in this area here, and then we got long again right in this area here, and it took off. It had a beautiful, wonderful breakout right there. We saw that big run up on Aussie New Zealand. Now, what I want to say about this is, this was a trade we were patient for. I wanted everybody to get a chance to get a nice trade and get in on this thing. We actually closed it out right at this monthly pivot. We had a nice little monthly pivot right there. We closed the trade out. We took profit pretty much right at the top of this thing. You can see in our trade history here, close out at 104. That's our exit price right there. I don't know why my mouse isn't working, but that's our exit price, 104.45. Our lowest entry was 103.30. So it was a nice little trade there. We grabbed a chunk of pips on our first entry and a bigger chunk of pips on our second entry, and it was a great little trade. Got out at 104.45. You can see that the trade went up here. It topped out at 104.52, so we got out about 7 pips from the top, and it's been hopping around. But the reason I talk about this is for a few reasons here. Number one, I wanted everybody to get in on this trade and make some bucks. And that big, beautiful candle right there, we had been waiting for that for, a week or two. We're waiting, and it finally hit, and it gave us that nice little move. This still has a lot left to it. The Aussie New Zealand is far from done. I think we've got a nice run into this 10500 as mentioned, and I think we still have a good run into the 10800. And we were able to make some pretty amazing profits on here, and a lot of members of the group made hundreds and even thousands of dollars on this trade. In fact, several members made over $1,000 on the trade. A few, I got a message from somebody saying they made $10,000 on the trade, which was awesome. So this is the kind of stuff that we love, and these are the kind of things we want to see. And so what I want to do, guys, is I want to have everybody participate in this trade, but more importantly, I want you guys to be able to participate in a trade group that can help you be profitable. For many of you that have had difficult times being profitable, there are some great resources out there, and this is one of the great resources. The Day Traders FX Premium Trade Group is a great resource. You can see below this video some of the comments and some of the things people have said about how their experience has been with us. And it's all true stuff. We just are steady as she goes, and we just take these trades and we close out in profit and profit and profit and profit. And we just find these trades to get into, and we take them over and over and over. There was a 1 pip trade right there. Oh, there's a loss. We took a loss. But the profit is just, it just happens over and over and over again. These are all great trades, all great profits, and we just take these trades time and time again. We take fairly low risk trades. We take entries on currency pairs that don't usually cause a lot of trouble, and we just make great profit. And members in the group, your accounts are growing like crazy. And this is an invitation to, number one, trading group members. Bring your friends and family, those people that you know are playing around in the market, and everybody is playing around in the market right now. Don't waste your money. Don't chase after trades when you don't have a very solid idea of what you're doing. Those of you that have been on the fence and thought, do I need to check this out? Do I need to look at this? This might be a good time to do that. The markets are starting to crank. We have a pre-summer push that is coming in the next week or 2 or 3. All these dollar pairs that are super quiet and haven't done much. Euro dollar comes to mind. There's going to be some big trades coming up over the next couple of months, and this is a great opportunity to jump in and grab some of those. So everybody, let's all make some money together. That's the goal. The Day Traders FX Premium Trade Group is making money. We're all doing it together. We're having a great time, and it's working out super awesome. So I wanted to share this with you. I hope many of you got into this trade. I hope you guys are able to make some money on this. If you missed it, if you're wondering how this whole thing is supposed to work, come to the group. We're here to help, and we will help you get on the right track and stay on the right track with trading. What we do is we make money consistently, and we're very profitable with it. So thanks, everybody. I'll have some more video updates coming next week with some more details of some of my favorite trades, and hopefully that'll be helpful for you guys. And I hope this one was helpful. I hope everyone made at least 100 pips on this trade. It was a pretty easy 100 pips to make, and so hopefully that worked out for everybody. Thanks, guys. Take care, and have an awesome weekend.